I got to know her double D's even better.
Range Wilson.
The morning after my adventures at the brew pub, I woke up wondering exactly how and why all that stuff had happened. As I struggled to make sense of all the debauchery, I also wondered if I should follow up somehow. I still had Sheeta's phone number, but I never called her, mostly because I had no idea what I would say. For what I imagine are similar reasons, Elizabeth never called me. So when Valentine's Day 2008 rolled around, I remained unattached. I decided to spend the evening at a club called Foxfire, located just over the hill from Skipper Bob's house. Foxfire was well known throughout Southern California as a cougar den, where women of a certain age would come from miles around to get their freak on. I was still attractive enough to stand out in that crowd, so I never failed to get action there. When I first arrived at Foxfire, I played it cool. I had a couple of beers and just enjoyed the live band. I did not have to go looking for action because I was confident that action would find me. And it did, when a woman named Louise literally ran into me with her big old double D's. After that icebreaker, we had a nice time talking, and then an even nicer time making out. Louise was a nurse, who was one of the more attractive ladies at Foxfire that evening. I did not learn all that much more about her, but that was okay. We closed the place down, alternating between dancing and making out. Then we grabbed some breakfast at a nearby diner, as we continued to grab each other. Finally, I drove Louise home, but she told me that she could not invite me inside because her adult son was there. So we made out in my car for a while, where I got to know her double D's even better. Finally, it was time to call a halt to the festivities. Before Louise went inside, she invited me over for dinner and a massage on a night when her son would not be around. She also told me she had a pool table and said we could probably figure out some sort of interesting stakes to play for. That all sounded good to me, so I agreed to give her a call. The next day, I caught up on the latest news from Hollywood. The Writers Guild had ended their strike, but not before it had devastated the screenwriting market. Previously, studios had paid screenwriters up front for promising scripts and then spent whatever money was necessary to get them camera ready. Now, screenwriters had to do all that work themselves with no guarantee of any money at all at the end of the process. As you can imagine, I found this news to be highly discouraging. Every time I got better as a screenwriter, the studios got stricter about what they were buying. I felt like I was running a marathon, and every time I completed a mile, the finish line moved another mile further away. If that equation continued to hold, at some point I would simply have to give up. But I had not yet reached that point. After giving it some thought, I decided to keep slogging away. Maybe the screenwriting market would loosen up again, or maybe I would write a script that was so amazing that it would catapult me straight to the finish line. As for Louise, I never did call her. With my life so unsettled, I felt like it would be pointless to invest in any kind of real relationship. But I was not ready to shut down my social life totally. Tune in next time to find out what happened when I had some fun with a mother and daughter at a Redondo Beach house party. Until then, regular viewers, please like, comment, and/or share. New viewers, please click the icon to subscribe, the playlist to catch up on my life videos, or watch a video that YouTube has picked for you personally. My name is Range Wilson, and I'll see you next time.